Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for giving me the floor. My name is Hortense Kinkodila from Congo, Brazzaville. I am the committee coordinator for Central Africa. So I'd like to speak of CNOP-Congo. When the UNDROP was obtained, the first thing we did was to organize a meeting in the Lizy area in order to raise awareness with members. And then we did focus groups. And then we met in the department of Bwenza, where the 12 South African peasants who had taken land and where 2 villages had been evacuated. So we did so because in the tribunal of Dolisi, and we went there with the support of Via Campesina International, where we were sent 3 members of CNOP Mali, and as well as people from Terre Convergence and someone from Confédération Paysanne in France. So we went there to work with them and to see what they had received at the level of the tribunal and duty. And yesterday we were excluded. And while discussing and about the 12 South African farmers, peasants who were killed, unfortunately, we cannot hardly hear the speaker. And we then organized the training by calling on landowners, customary leaders, and to speak about the agrarian rights, about the Ministry of Agriculture and that of women. And we organized a roundtable in order to speak of peasant rights in regards to land right and the fact that they were selling land to transnational corporations. And we said that the land belonged to peasants working to feed populations, and it wasn't there to sell to transnational corporations to generate benefit. And then we spoke of peasant rights, but the problem is that there were other peasants who couldn't speak French, and the peasants' UNDROP was only in French, so it needed to be translated further so that the documents, so that peasants would have access to the document. And then we called on the government, where we did a forum on the right of agrarian reform. And we spent a week with the authorities in order to see what people wanted in the agrarian law. And this law then went to Parliament. And then we had a second forum, so to see what peasant wanted and what the government wanted. And to this day, we haven't had a feedback. And in regards to peasant rights, and when we have training, for instance, we have the Peasant Week in December, where all members of CNOP-Congo had gone back to the 12 Congolese departments. And during the Peasant Week, we said, let us eat local, let us eat Congolese. And we work with peasants' rights in order to raise awareness with members and to say they're not separate from us, they are with us. And today, if they have difficulty with the number of people in villages, but we on a national level are working for peasant rights to be taken into consideration in regards to the law, the agricultural law, which we are working on in our country. Because if we have the agricultural orientation law, we need for those to be taken into account with the state budget. So this is work that was already presented on the level of the parliament. It's already a great step, and we're still we're still working in order to make this known within the parliament. And today we've worked with we've spoken with FAO for us to sit down, because we've had a strong tax, because we've raised awareness, because we wanted to invite also the Minister of Agriculture and FAO, so that peasants who have participated in raising the tax to create, because we find, for us to find a common ground in order to proceed in regards to this document that we are working on. So in regards to Congo, this is what we have done. We are trying to evolve. Thank you, Colleen.